Hello guys and welcome to my channel. In this video we're gonna learn how we can replace our topology from an OBJ file and also transfer weights to the new topology, right? OBJ files don't hold any weight data, so we're just gonna use Mesh Morpher to append the new topology, remove the old one, and while we append, the weights are also transferred to the new topology, right? So let's get started. We're gonna open our mesh in Poser, and what we want to do is to save uh, a neutral pose. Let's give it this name. And the next thing we want to do is we need to open the mouth a little bit, and we also need to close the eyes a little bit so the weights are transferred correctly. So let's do that. For metahumans, it's pretty easy. We can just turn on expressions, right? We just need to open the mouth a little bit, maybe 0.3. And we also need to use blink and maybe 0.6. It's enough. Yeah. Let's use a 0.6 value for the blinks. And let's save this. Let's save this bone snapshot here, and it's gonna be pose, right? Just give it a name, doesn't matter. I'm gonna reset and load my pose bone snapshot, and you can see it, it's here. And what we have to do now is to bake. I'm gonna remove orient bones so from this option here. I don't need to update any bone orientation. So let's press OK, and let's wait for the bake to happen. And now we can go to the main window and just export to OBJ. And let's give it a name here. I'm just gonna overwrite this file here. And I'm gonna do the experiments in Blender, trying to simplify maybe some values there to simplify and get a different topology and re-import it. So let's open this in Blender. Let me rotate a little bit. I can delete all other sections. I only need the head skin, right? I only want to append the skin shader. I'm gonna remove this. And now let's proceed. Let's go to edit mode. Let's select all and let's do some experiment here. I think in mesh and clean up. Let's decimate geometry. Let's see here, maybe 0.3. It's fine. I don't want to be perfect. I just want to see how it works in the engine after we update the topology from the OBJ file. And now what we can do is we can export this back to OBJ, right? At this point, we want to bring back our OBJ file as a new section in Mesh Morpher. So let's export this. And let's get back to Mesh Morpher. Okay. And here, what we have to do is go to, actually, we need to import our mesh. Let's remove this one. And let's import our OBJ file. We need to add an offset rotation on x-axis by 90 degrees. So the mesh faces up. Okay. And let me change the material. New skin, just give it a name there, it's fine. Okay. Save. Close. And now let's proceed with the mesh appending, right? We want to append our new mesh. And we want to also transfer weights. We're gonna do this only for LOD 0. If you put here -1, it will add it to all LODs, but we only want LOD 0. And we're gonna use the default transfer weight settings. This should work fine in most cases. And let's proceed with appending. Okay. Now, what we have to do is we have to remove the old uh, section, the old material, the old skin material, which is the first one in our case here, and we're only removing from for LOD index 0, right? So this is our new topology, and press apply. Our mesh has been updated. We have our new topology from the OBJ file, and what we want to do is go back to poser. We want to get our eyes completely open again and mouth closed, and we have to load our neutral bone snapshot, which we saved previously, right? And at this point, we only want to bake. Okay, our mesh now looks as it was looking before in neutral pose with mouth closed, eyes opened. And let's test it out. Let's open the mouth. Okay, this is good. Let's close the eyes. Okay, this is good. And we can also test with uh, a sequence like AR kit sequence. Let's hide the bones. Okay, and let's load our AR kit animation. And now we have our new topology updated, and the functionality is there. We have our DNA functioning. We also have correct weights for our new vertices. And yeah, I think this is it. I hope you enjoy this, and see you around. Bye.